Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you're all doing good. It's a beautiful day here in New York City. I'm actually looking outside right now and thinking, why am I recording? But no, I'm just trying to help you guys out. So, got a good video for you today. It's a good exercise, shoulder press. Very important, the shoulder press. I go over some details in the video, but very important. The shoulders are a super important body part for the upper body. The shoulders are involved in everything from picking something up. Anything that you work out almost all the time involves some sort of shoulder movement, rotator cuff movement. So my suggestion to you, and I learned it the hard way, you'll see in the video, I explain it as well. But my suggestion to you is to focus on shoulders and do it the right way. Make sure you do it correctly. Let's avoid injuries. I do a simplified explanation of the overhead shoulder press in this workout. And the reason why I go to the gym, I see a lot of people do it terribly wrong. Luckily, I've never had a serious shoulder injury. I've never injured my shoulders from working out, period. And that's because I played baseball, so I was always taught the importance of taking care of your shoulders, of making sure that your shoulders are properly maintained, you know, just the icing and the heat pads and all of that. Never lift too heavy. But I see so many people, they'll go to the gym and they're doing a whole overhead press and it's way too heavy and they're struggling, and you see them shaking and the weights are sideways about to fall and they struggle. That's great, you lifted a heavy weight, but guess what? You might have torn something in your shoulder. Don't do that. Stick to simple. So we're gonna do the overhead shoulder press, and it's gonna be on the machine, no dumbbells, no barbell, something simple for beginners. And then I have a variation for the intermediate, so stick around to the end. Just watch the last video. Aside from that, guys, enjoy the video and tell me what you think down in the links in the comment section below. Alright guys, we're beginning here with Stevenson on the shoulder press machine, and it's the overhead shoulder press. This is the starting position, neutral grip. You have two grips on this machine. It can't get any simpler than that. You're going to see Stevenson on this grip first, and then the next cutout we're going to see him gripping on the other side. To begin with, I think it's just your personal preference. You choose what you like better. Now, on this overhead press machine, what I like about it is it's very easy. There's nothing to complicate. The machine does most of the work for you. And here you go, you see the different grip that Stevenson's holding. But as I was saying, the machine does most of the work for you. All you have to do is just press up, bring down, press up, bring down. Very important though, this is for you to know. If you're using this machine, my suggestion is make sure you find an appropriate weight range. Do not go super heavy. In this video right here, you can see Stevenson's going heavier, but he's already built shoulders. He's already done with that. We're going to transition here, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I have weaker shoulders. I am not as strong as Stevenson when it comes to overhead shoulder press. I know that. I'm aware of it. So I go with the lighter weight. This first set here, you're going to see me start off with the lighter rep. You're going to see me transition, just warm up and just go easy. Then it's going to cut to another scene, and you're going to see it that I go up and weight a little bit and I start struggling. The important part is I keep my back straight. I keep a neutral back. I try to stay true to form. I don't use other muscles to force it. I rather the quality over the quantity. So here we are. You'll see me just taking it nice and easy. It's a warm up. I'm not really struggling. I'm just making sure I breathe right. And we're going to cut to the next scene so that you can see. Here I am. I'm struggling a little bit. Probably added about 30-40 pounds. Not much, but that's my max. That's my weight range. I'm not that strong when it comes to shoulders. I have realized that weakness, and what I'm working on now is strengthening that aspect of my body. So I recommend the same for you here. I finished last. As you can see, no cheating, no jumping to anything else. I just wanted to show you guys quick variation to the overhead press for shoulders. And this one's with cables. This, I would say, is more for an intermediate person. Stevenson is going to demonstrate this one by himself. And as you can see, he's holding 2 cables, 1 in each arm. This requires more of an equilibrium to lift the same weight. It requires that you have a balance. And if one arm is stronger than the other, you're going to realize that really quick here. That's why I love this exercise. Once again, if you're a beginner, I don't recommend this exercise. It's just like using dumbbells. The only thing is you would have more resistance on the negative, on the eccentric action of the exercise. So the reason I don't recommend it as a beginner is because it requires a lot of concentration. You need to make sure your hands are traveling on the same plane, that you're not cheating with one side, that you're not struggling with the other. And really, to tell you the truth, shoulders are one of the most delicate muscles on the body. You use them for everything. So if you injure your shoulders here, you can kiss the gym goodbye for a long time, specifically for upper body. I don't know too many people that love to do upper body and go to the gym only to do that. Alright, that's enough freeze frame for now. So let's just move on. Here's the movement. Stevenson is on the machine. You can see the cables in his hand. You can see how his arms are moving parallel to each other. And he has control of the weight all the way through. If you were to put a mirror between him and then put both arms side by side, you would see the parallel action. I mean, you should be able to see it here, but I know it's slightly angled. But they're both moving on the same plane. There's no difference. Here's a rear shot of it. There's no difference in him moving. He's not using his left arm to go over a little bit to the right or his right arm to go a little bit over to the left. And that's all you want in this movement, just some symmetry. Alright, so that concludes the video. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, it's okay. Tell me why. I would like to get feedback. My goal is to help as many people as I can. So that concludes overhead shoulder press on the machine with cables. You can do the variation with dumbbells. I say stick to the cables. It's simpler, you know the weights, and you don't go too heavy. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click the alerts to be alerted every time a new video comes up. I'm gonna be posting more frequently. That's what my goal is. And if you have any questions, don't forget there's a link in the bottom as well, and I have it also at the end of the video. You can send me any emails, any questions, anything to TidalWeightFitness@gmail.com. All right, see you guys next video.